The stories told by the old people of the village are filled with mysterious events. Stories so strange and terrifying that they can still send shivers down the spine. Today, I am going to take you through one of those stories. During the scorching summer afternoons, people in villages often go to their fields to provide water to their domestic animals. The blazing sun dries up ponds and other water sources, leaving the animals struggling to find relief from the unbearable heat. Cows left in the fields for grazing especially need water during such times, and their owners often have to travel to the fields to give them something to drink. While the animals drink, people usually rest beneath the shade of large trees, seeking relief from the scorching heat. Just like the other villagers, a boy named Sam also went to the grazing field one summer afternoon to give water to his cows. His family owned a dairy farm, and his father had given him 2 cows to take care of as his own. Looking after them was his responsibility. Sam took 2 buckets and filled them with water. Usually he went to the grazing field with one of his friends, but that day his friend was busy with some work and could not accompany him. So, Sam picked up an umbrella and started walking towards the field alone. As he walked, he hummed a folk song to himself. Sam enjoys spending time with his cows and loved taking care of them. After walking for nearly 10 minutes, he finally reached the field. He moved the cows to a different area and gave them the buckets of water. While the cows were drinking, Sam walked towards a huge mango tree nearby and sat down beneath its shade. Although the day was extremely hot, a gentle breeze was blowing. Surrounded by the peaceful scenery of nature and the soothing sound of the wind moving through the leaves, Sam slowly began to feel sleepy. Before he knew it, he had fallen asleep. He had no idea how long he had been sleeping when suddenly, thud! Something fell directly into his lap. Sam woke up with a start. It was a mango. He picked it up and examined it carefully, thinking about eating it. But then he noticed something strange. There was a bite mark on one side of the mango, and it looked disturbingly human. Sam immediately looked around, thinking someone had played a prank on him, but there was no one there. He looked in every direction, but the field was completely empty. Then he slowly looked up at the enormous mango tree. There was no one in the branches. Besides, the tree was so tall that climbing it without proper equipment would have been nearly impossible. Feeling uneasy, Sam threw the mango away and decided to leave. He had already been sleeping for almost an hour, and the afternoon was beginning to fade. But just as he was about to walk away, the branch above him suddenly began to shake. Sam froze. Slowly, he looked upward, and then he saw it. A human-like figure was sitting high among the branches. Its body was unnaturally thin. Its face was hidden in the shadows, but its eyes were enormous and glowing red. The creature was staring directly at him. For a few seconds, Sam stood completely still. Then the figure suddenly moved. Sam's entire body began to tremble. He abandoned everything he had brought with him and ran. He ran across the field without looking back even once. He didn't stop until he reached home. Breathing heavily, he collapsed into a chair, unable to speak properly. When he finally managed to tell his family what had happened, his grandmother listened to him in silence. Then her face suddenly became serious. She told him that people should never remain alone beneath large old trees during the middle of the day. According to the old beliefs of the village, such trees were often inhabited by unseen entities, and sometimes those entities did not like being disturbed. Sam never went near that mango tree alone again, but there was one thing he could never explain. The next morning, when his father went to collect the 2 buckets and the umbrella Sam had abandoned in the field, he found something else lying beneath the mango tree. The mango Sam had thrown away. It was still there, but the bite mark had disappeared.